And back out here, and I dropped my tea, of course. I'm just coming out at the moment to, I forgot what I was going to do. What was I going to do? Pull the sink out of the box and make sure I have all the parts for that. Put this stuff in the refrigerator. This is the faucet for the sink. Have all the parts for that. Go up to the city, big city, and get something. Wires fell down. Have to get parts for the sink, but I want to see what all I need for it first. So, be a little while doing that. Debating on going back tomorrow. Probably will. No big decision yet. I need to start a wood pile out back. Got too much wood in here. But there's the sink. It's behind all that. Got to pull it out, so I'll be back. Okay, I got the sink out of the package. It has the faucet setting clear over here on this side, and this would be the little spray thing, so all your water is going to end up over here, and you have to use the spray thing on that side. So kind of goofy. It's a Swan. We got the Pfister faucet. So I've got to buy a decent 1 1/4 inch hole saw, if there is such a thing. I hope I can get one that'll cut through this. And what else? I have to buy all the sink material and hardware. So I guess I better get going. This is the template for it. That part's not all that hard. It's just this part's going to be a bear. But I got all day, so back to work. Hi. I went to the store and got all the necessary goodies. I hope it's enough. We should have enough there to finish the sink up and maybe pressure test the propane stuff. See how lucky I get on that. Got to figure out all this and figure out how to do it and try and make sure to do it right. But I'm going to eat something first. Got a different faucet. That one there is going to be too much of a pain, so we got a different one. But off I go. Oh, by the way, I did find last night, if you search on YouTube for gravity shortage, you'll find the video. It was 1976 is when it came out, but it is concerning the gravity shortage that we're in the middle of. Now we're in a gravity excess, so we have too much gravity. So go and take a look at that. See, when you mess with nature, you throw the balance out. Either we have too much or we have not enough. So that's what's going on. We have too much gravity now. Y'all have fun out there. Okay, I built a pressure gauge for the propane lines, and I got it up to 35 psi. So I'm going to go out here and take a look at it. It's been about 5 minutes. It's holding. Yay. It looks like it's holding. I think it's holding. So we'll come back out here in a while and take a look at it again. Okay, I'm going to go back outside and check that pressure gauge. I'm cleaning up right now around the kitchen area. All the pipes for the lighting put away for the moment. If I remember right, it has to hold that pressure or within a certain percentage of that pressure for 20 minutes. Gas companies come out and do a gas check. Now, I haven't turned the appliances on, so they're not connected right now. It's only been about 10 or 15 minutes, but it's still holding. That is good. I hope it stays that way. So I'm going to go back in. I was really concerned with the threads that I made because that tool isn't the greatest. It works, but it's just not the greatest. I'm glad I did this though, because I found this fitting right here I hadn't done anything with. Wasn't tightened or anything. So it just took a second to, I wonder, I reached over and grabbed it, and sure enough, it was loose as a goose. It was as loose as Hillary Clinton. But anyhow, I'm walking around the corner here. I'm going to go back in and start getting ready to cut a hole in that, whatever that big thing is in there, to set this sink on it. Okay, back to work. Okay, I got the countertop cut. I hope it's cut right. I really don't want to cut some more, but you never know. I did that with my little saw. Let's go outside and look at that pressure real quick. It's starting to get windy. There's rain over there. Yay. It's been at least an hour since I did this out here. It's come down just a hair and not enough to cause any issues. We'll leave it out there a little while longer. How am I going to get back? I guess over here. I don't know why all these flies are out here. There's just something dead under the house or something. I'm going to trial fit the sink here in a minute. I got to put some stuff away. I got stuff in the way all over the place. There's the sink. It's this new thing has got a soap dispenser with it, so I will have to cut one little hole for that. So off we go. Oh boy. Well, there's the sink. So get this handful of trash, throw it away. There's the bottom of it. There's the little soap thing. There's the little faucet thing. There's the insides. There's the sink. And there's the hole it's supposed to go in. And I don't want to do it. It's heavy. So I'm going to get myself a burners and pop a top. Go over here and get a little bit of coconut rum and put it in there. It's really, really good. So I'm going to grab my PDA, my little iPad, and go over here and sit down. Because that's really heavy and I don't want to do it. I bet it weighs 50 pounds. Rip my pants out. Darn it. Okay, well that's where we're at. It came out pretty good, really. Had to cut one hole. That sink would have worked, but it's not really the kind of sink you need for that kind of faucet. So, but that's all together, and it's going to sit there until I decide to put it in, because it's really heavy. So, haven't had any issues today with the camera turning off. In fact, all 3 days out here I haven't had any issues with the camera turning off. Seriously thinking about staying this week, but I really need to get back and say hi to the dogs. They miss me, so I'll be back. Houston, we have to turn this thing off somehow. Turn it off. Houston, we have water. And no leaks. Just a mess. I'll have to get under there and check it again in a little bit. I rebuilt the 2 fittings that I had in the bathroom because they were leaking. And I bought a pair of valves for the kitchen sink, but that was when we were going to use this one. So I have the wrong size valves. So anyhow, it's working. No apparent leaks. I'll come back and check it in a few minutes. Let's go out and check that pressure. Perfect. I like it. That's with the appliance valves off. So when the propane guy comes out, we'll turn the appliance valves on and see what it does. At least I know there's nothing out here leaking. I was really worried about the splice that's underneath the steps right there, because that's one of them that I made and it didn't look real fantastic. But it's not leaking. Yay. I'm going to sit down and have another Vernors and coconut. That's really good. Okay, I'm about ready to get out of here for today. I got that top controller changed out. So that's done. I need to figure out how to turn that off. Okay, it's off. That I might hook that up on something somewhere. Just an occasional, you can program it for different times of the day. So turn a light on at midnight and turn it off at 1 o'clock. Be kind of a phantom light. Ended up with a small little leak here in the drains that I found. There's a cap on those, and there's 2 caps on there. Neither one of them was locked. Neither one of them was tight. So that's that. But I'll be back out here in the morning just briefly. See what Chem Dung, that's perfect. Anyhow, see what he does, and just get out of here if we don't go to war tomorrow. But I'm going to check that one more time for the leak and get out of here for the night. I need to get off my legs. Actually, they feel pretty good now. So, I mean, I'm not screaming like I was a while ago. I like the way this stuff all turned out. A little bit dirty there now. Been washing my hands in this and washing dishes in there. So, pull this out. I don't see any water down there on the floor. That's a good thing. Okay. Gotta get out of here. Y'all have fun.